Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just a body punching? I was hitting him with body punching. I heard him actually, he was crying in there. You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time. Absolutely, but I knew he was toughing to take him with the punches.
Productions.
Making women gestures like, oh.
Let's go, champ.
Good morning, TBV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I know you missed us. We back. Don't sweat it. That's GTO in the building, Instagram and Twitter. You already know we're back to talk about the pound for pound star, Oleksandr Usyk, making his heavyweight debut versus Carlos Takam. His K2 promoter, Alex Krassyuk or Krassyuk, I don't know, something like that we can't pronounce, claims that the WO president, Paco, has guaranteed them that Usyk will be fighting Anthony Joshua's next mandatory challenge. So, you know, all they got to do is keep winning, and they got a shot at the man. I like the choice for debut, but we'll talk about that a little more in depth. Let me go ahead and introduce my co-host from Indianapolis.
Productions.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
So when I stop here, y'all gonna say he was too weak. He stayed out before he said when I stopped.
A man stand up for what he believes in, and when you stand up for what you believe in, you accept whatever consequences come behind it. ThaBoxingvoice.com.
You goddamn right. When you stand up for what you believe in, anything come behind it, man, you're ready for. Good morning, everybody out there in the TBV universe, man. Welcome back. I know we've been gone for like a week. I know it's been hard, man. I know I've been down in Alabama like, man, why are we ain't doing morning shows, man? I missed this shit. But, hey, we back. Good morning. Usyk goes up to heavyweight and fights AJ opponent and Carlos Takam, who's coming off, I think, 1 or 2 wins. I think it's a good move for Usyk, but it looks like the WBO is going to mandate him to be the challenger for AJ coming up. So we'll break it down, get into it, and haven't said this in a long time. But good morning, Akon. How's it going? God damn it, Akon, man. I set you up for a fucking alley-oop and your shit muted. Come on, man. Oh, man, Ness. What's going on with his mic, Ness? RMV paid for this man, Mike. He ain't ordered his mic. What the fuck?
I don't know. I think he's one of
Nigga,
those,
you talking. We can't hear you.
he's one of those dudes that doesn't accept money from other men, maybe because RMV calls him his son.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. But he claimed to have ordered it about 2 months ago.
2 months ago? Maybe the shipping over in the UK, you know what I'm saying, is hard for him. Who knows? But yeah, man, we it's me and you. I'm gonna say we'll wait on him. But yeah, what you think about this Usyk and Takam fight? I think it's to me it's a smart move for Usyk's team to get up opponent like Takam, who's been a world challenger, who's been facing some of the top guys in the division, like he fought Parker, he fought AJ, and he fought Derek Chisora. So this gives me like a good barometer to see how well Usyk is going to translate to the heavyweight division. He's not the opponent he's fighting is not one of the taller opponents. He's kind of short, so 6'2". So I don't know how much help that's going to be with the other heavyweights, but I do know starting off it's a damn good opponent.
Yeah, no, I won't say damn good. I could have gotten him a better fight than this. Same level in terms of safety. right? In terms of threat, bigger name. I think we could have got a bigger name, but I think that they're catering to the UK demographic, right? This is going to be a Sky Sports fight. I doubt. I guess I can't say I doubt that it's on DAZN because it is on DAZN. Usyk is a DAZN fighter, but this is catering to the UK. Carlos Takam is someone that's known in the UK, common opponent with Dillian White. AJ and a few others out there. So I think that's what they're aiming for. Remember, Sky needs content, and Usyk's their European that they can sell to, the UK public is what I believe. And Carlos Takam is that.
Now you said you could find a better opponent.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Who would you put Usyk in there with?
I mean, off top, I would say Chris Ariola's more named in America, and probably known in the UK because he's fought Vitali, he's fought Thomas Adamek, he's fought Wilder. Like, it's just insane the amount of people that he's fought, right?
Well, let's be logical. You got to name somebody that's under the umbrella of Eddie Hearn, right? Like Takam been facing Eddie Hearn fighters for like almost two years now. You know what I'm saying? It seems like he's fighting.
And that's fine. That's fine. But I'm giving you better opponents, especially name value.
I mean, Chris Arreola, I wouldn't say is a necessarily better opponent than Carlos Takam.
I think so. What are we using the quantum fight, who's better and who's not? And are we talking better skilled, more competitive? Like, what are we shooting here for? Because if we're going according to the K2 promoter, they're waiting for their shot. So they don't want anything serious. If they wanted something serious, he'd be fighting Dillian White. You know what I mean? They're obviously going to activate their WBO mandatory and wait it out. So again, Carlos Takam does everything for the UK public, nothing for the US public. Chris Arreola, I think, is more global. But again, what are you using to quantify?
I think over the past couple of years, Chris Arreola's name has not been out there as much as Carlos Takam. So maybe that name is fresher in some of the people's mind than Chris Arreola is. That's my only argument.
I mean, again, I don't know how that would be true. The only cachet Carlos received was late-minute replacement for AJ. So, yes, more people globally knew Takam was fighting AJ. But other than that, how would the Americans know? And I read an article today on ESPN where about Crawford and Khan, where Khan himself, I'm paraphrasing, but find it on ESPN, is by Nick Parkinson's or something like that. He goes on to say that he's taken less money to fight in the U.S. because it's been more cachet. He says every time he fights, first of all, his last 10 out of 16 fights, I think, have been in the U.S., or 10 out of 14 have been in the U.S. He's already claimed on that ESPN article to take less money because he feels it's more cachet in the U.S. He gets more recognition. He also went on to say that the U.S. gets more TV rights, meaning you fight in the U.S., more people around the world see you than fighting in the UK. This is Khan comparing it, not me. I just read this article this morning. You can check it yourself. So I've always said that, but then the history is starting to show us, right? Like AJ just came and got his career high payday in America. Like I've always said that, but I was called a nationalist and a hater and things like that. But now, Eddie is saying, well, what could I do? DAZN is paying our UK guys more money. The money's in America. So, I don't know what you're saying. Areola's an American fighter. Like, more people know him. That's my thing. Khan, hopefully his mic is working now, and he can let us know how he feels. But again, he's from the UK, and maybe in his opinion, Carlos.
Only question that I got to say is I don't think people are going to buy DAZN necessarily for Chris Arreola fighting. I'm just that's just my opinion.
They're gonna buy it for Carlos Takam.
No, they're gonna buy it for Usyk. Usyk's the namesake in the fight.
No one in America is buying it for Usyk.
And the fight will be in America too. It won't be in the UK.
Stop your bullshit. And anyway, for facts, since Mike just likes to talk, Anthony Joshua, Carlos Takam fought in 2017 of October. Since then, he fought Derek Chisora, UK fighter, known to the UK public, maybe slightly known in America because HBO aired Hay versus Chisora, but doubt it. And then Sanad Gashi, man, get the fuck out of here. But he's more known than Areola. And before Anthony Joshua, Ivica, I don't even know what last name. Before that, some other dude I can't pronounce. And then Joseph Parker. Before that, George Arias, Michael Sprott. Man, stop lying, Mike. More known.
But Joseph Parker was his.
How was he more known to America? Explain that. With his last.
I didn't say he was more known to America.
That's what you said.
No, I did not. Yes, don't put words in my mouth.
What did you say?
I said his name is fresher in the minds of the casual fan and the boxing fan than Chris Areola is.
All right,
Chris Areola had one fight. He's had one fight in the last year and a half, 2 years.
Okay, explain how
Carlos Takam has been on more.
Let me finish. Explain to me how he's more known to the casuals, what you chose to say. Unlike me, I keep saying he's more known to the UK fans. How is he more known to the casual, Michael?
He's been in the ring with world champion AJ. He's been in the ring with world champion Joseph Parker. He's fought a well-known heavyweight in Derek Chisora. All three of those names are known to the American public and the casual public.
Okay. Now let me ask you a question: who's more known to the casual public, Vitaly Klitschko or AJ? Go ahead and shoot yourself in the fucking brain. Go ahead.
Right now,
man. Don't give me that right now.
Right
shit.
now, I mean,
shit.
I mean, what else are we doing, Ness? Right now or fucking 10 years ago?
Vitaly's a Hall of Famer, dog.
Okay.
Vitaly's a Hall of Famer.
He ain't fighting right now, Ness.
Knock it off, bro.
AJ got the more cachet right now than Vitaly got.
Let me move on because you already died on that one. I'm gonna bring you back to life.
That's your opinion, my nigga. Just because you say something don't mean it's right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can say, you can yell all you want to. Don't make it right, homie.
You to kill you again. Who's more known? Derek
Chisora. I'm alive.
Who's more known? Derek Chisora or Wilder?
Wilder.
Okay.
But who remembers Areola though, bro?
We keep going. Who's more known? Joseph Parker or Thomas Adamant? Who's more known? Who's more known? Who's more known? Who sold out arenas in the U.S.? Huh? Who's been in the ring with Vladimir Klitschko? Who's been in the ring with Chad Dawson? Stop fucking lying. Who's been on HBO?
Who's lying, man? Nobody's checking for Chris Areola.
Who's been on NBC?
Nobody's checking for Chris Areola.
Adamant, but now we could talk about Areola because his career also was on HBO. Man, stop it, man.
Nobody's checking for him though, bro.
Brother,
this is a better opponent than Chris Areola.
Ratings then. Google ratings then. Let's Google ratings. Let's Google ratings. Let's see every time Areola fought what the numbers was versus Takam. Even though Takam has always been a B-side. Let's see. He never even headlined. Man, stop, bro. You lying right now.
He's never even headlined?
You lying to the public.
He's never headlined.
He's an A-side headline versus who?
I'm just saying, he's never headlined. That's what you said.
No, he's headline.
No, you know, okay.
Headline. He's never headline. Name a fight he's headline. Name a fight.
He's been in the main event list, so therefore he's headline. If he's been in the main event, you have headline.
What's a headline? Step in and teach him what's the hell. You can't be a B-side headline. Get the fuck out of here.
You can't. It takes two to tango.
So guys, are we essentially saying that this Takam isn't good enough for Usyk's first fight?
No. He thinks Chris Areola is a better opponent.
I'm saying this is a good fight. This is what I said. I said this is a good fight, but they could have done better to help Usyk globally. That's
I'm fighting Chris Areola.
Absolutely. That's only one name, Michael.
That's what you said, Nis. I'm going off what you said, homie. Say another name then. Give me another name then. Give me another name then, Ness.
Listen to me.
You can't.
I could, Mike. I'm just proving
that
Areola is that much better than Takam.
Says you. Nobody else says that. You say that. Nobody else says that. Says you.
Says me. Bro,
Nez, I think with the news of the WBO.
You obviously don't know anything about facts because, again, Areola's been in more high-level fights. He's been on HBO his entire career, bro. Like, HBO gets the best ratings. Like, stop, man.
Nobody's checking for Chris Areola's fight, man.
I'm sure they're not. I'm sure.
the way I see it is that matching Takam up against Usyk it does help Nez. What you're not understanding, it does actually help Usyk in a way because they're trying to build this AJ fight.
Exactly what I said.
They're trying to build the AJ fight. I do agree. It helps in the UK. I don't think it helps in the US, Mike, because if you look at it, Takam versus AJ, they did what 78, 80,000 in the UK, and that was essentially a late replacement too.
Late replacement. None of that was Takam. All that was AJ. He was supposed to play someone else, and people purchased their tickets. Come on, let's not do that.
I agree. So if you want a mutual opponent, it does make sense for a future AJ fight. But in my opinion, it doesn't necessarily make sense in the US. It would make more sense in the UK
now,
if you want a mutual opponent.
Just for more facts, right? I'm so off left with this that Takam is number 30 on BoxRec and Areola's 32. Now, according to Mike, Areola hasn't fought in a year, yet he's 32. Takam, who's been popping, according to Mike, is 30. Come on, bro.
He lost twice, bro. That's why he's ranked so low.
Check this out. We got casuals listening. Who's more known? Deontay Wilder, Travis Kaufman, Fred Cassie, Curtis Harper, Bermain Stavern, Seth Mitchell, Eric Molina. Okay? Vitaly Klitschko.
You're taking my argument and you're twisting it.
Excuse me. Joey Abel. Matter of fact, I'm going to help people because I know there's a lot of mics out there that don't know. Let me do this
again. How you going to take my argument and like twist it though, bro? Like, that's not my argument.
Wilder.
That's not my argument.
WBC.
That's not my argument.
My argument, Mike. Deontay Wilder, current WBC champion of the world. Travis Kaufman, last faced Luis Ortiz, plus also faced Chris Areola. Fred Cassie, well known throughout the boxing community as a B-side, C-side, fought multiple people. Curtis Harper, notably known for walking out the ring versus Ajagba. Bermain Stavern, former WBC champion, well known for being knocked out by Deontay Wilder. Seth Mitchell, HBO creation, well known, big ticket seller in New Jersey, in Maryland, fought for a world title, fought Vitaly and Vladimir Klitschko's trainer, Jonathan Banks, plus I believe Bermain Stavern. Eric Molina faced Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Let's continue. Nagy Aguilera, known Dominican heavyweight, fought a lot of people. Joey Abel fought Tyson Fury. Thomas Adamick, first ballot Hall of Famer. Easy. Vitaly Klitschko, Brian Minto, Travis Walker. I mean, Chaz Weatherspoon. I mean, really. But let's go back to Takam now. Let's see if we're that familiar with Takam's resume. Let's see here. Starting with Usyk, we know you. We don't know Gashi. We know Chisora, and we know Joshua. All right, but let's do this. Keep the same energy. Derek Chisora never won a world title. Anthony Joshua, undisputed heavyweight champ. Invika, never heard of him. Rikuwowski, never heard of him. Joseph Parker, former world titleist. George Aries, never heard of him. Michael Sprott, probably somebody. I know an Olympian and things like that. Maybe he won a world title. I don't know that far back. Marcelio Nascimento, never heard of him. Alexander Povetkin, never won a world title except for maybe a WBA regular. Tony Thompson, best known for knocking out David Price twice. Mike Perez, known for really giving that dude Magnomed, that fight was, I don't know how to preference that, but it was a bad fight, and obviously Magnomed was never the same after that fight. Michael Grant, Francis Bova? Whoa! How old is Takam? Yeah.
38. He fought him in 2012.
I really don't see anything else I can name.
Michael Grant, don't forget him. 48-4.
I thought I said that.
Nah, you skipped over him. Thomas Mazarak.
Oh yeah, who's that, Mike? Tell us, please.
I thought there was somebody else, nigga. This nigga 734. I thought there was somebody else.
He tried to lie, y'all. He tried to lie.
But look at that though. Good names on the resume though. Tony Thompson, Mike Perez, Alexander Povetkin, Joseph Parker, fucking Anthony Joshua, Avaka Bakram, same a common opponent with Anthony Joshua.
Who?
I mean,
Who's Vodka Burkram?
A coming opponent with Anthony Joshua.
Okay. Hey, so Mike, now that you've checked that.
Oh, so now I got you. He's fighting Derek Chisora coming up. Okay.
No, he's fighting, not that he fought.
Yeah, he's fighting.
So remember, now that you went through his resume and I went through Areola's, who sounds more familiar?
To the over the past 2 years, like my argument was?
No, to the cat.
No. Like my argument was over the past 2 years to the casual fan. No. You're not going to change my argument, Ness. I'm not going to answer your question. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to change my argument to fit your narrative. What I said was over the past 2 years, Carlos Takam's name has been more and more big fights and is more known to the casual fan over the past 2 years because he's been in the ring with Joseph Parker. He's been in the ring with Anthony Joshua. He has been in the ring with Parker on US TV. Don't do that. It was on HBO. Go check.
What?
Takium versus Parker was on HBO. Go check it out, dog. And also Joshua.
That was on HBO.
Yes, sir. Joshua and Derek Chisora. So he's been in there with namesake people.
Vitaly Klitschko is the first valid Hall of Famer, bro.
How long ago was that though? How long ago did he fight Vitaly?
That's my point. Now we're clicking. This man's got decades of fandom. This is what you're not getting. There's a reason they put him on Wilder's undercard. Like, because he's Mexican. Because he's a heavyweight and the fight was in LA. Like, it's okay. You know, this whole topic went left field. Doesn't really matter.
They put him on Aaron Spence on the card too down in Dallas, right?
Because he's Mexican.
Yep.
Because he's Mexican and because
he's a heavyweight. And you had people that are sold out to come see him fight, right?
Let's not forget what we say.
Exactly.
Heavyweights bring out the casuals. So you're gonna tell me
the same amount of people.
You're gonna tell me that heavyweight is known as Areola won't bring out the casuals. That's fine. We can move on.
We was at the arena. We seen the fight. It wasn't that for the Areola fight, my nigga.
No, you are lying. Because for the Areola fight, there was hella cheers for that.
No, bro. David Benavidez fight, it was a hella cheers for.
You lying.
Chris Areola? Man, please. Please. Hey, Javier, call in Javier. Javier, let him know, Javier. Thank you. David Benavidez, hella cheers. Chris Areola, like, all right, cool.
All right, brother. All I'm saying is they could have done a better job finding him a more globally recognized fighter. And I said Chris Areola because I wanted to keep it easy. Let's not forget that. I'm not saying Chris beats Takam, none of that. I'm saying he gets more cachet from Areola. That is my argument. But Akan, you didn't say much. If you don't have anything, I'm going to open up these phone lines.
I actually, I do agree in terms of I think that fight with Takam does better in the UK. I just think if you want to set up an AJ fight and you want to fight a common opponent and you've done a stadium fight with Takam before, you've done a pay-per-view with Takam in the UK before, it just makes sense for that fight, that kind of fight, to be in the UK. And I think Sky could have used that fight badly this year.
And that's how I opened the argument, and I said Sky is in desperate need of content. That's why it's Takam and not someone globally recognized.
Yeah, I just think the location for that fight might not be the best one. I think it would have done better.
It don't matter who he's fighting, bro. The fight gonna be at 3 or 4 in the morning. So for Sky Sports, it really don't motherfucking matter because it won't be at prime time. So that argument can go out the fucking window.
That's what you say. Yet Sky needs content. I interviewed Adam. They're not happy. Name the last Sky Sports event that would be bigger than this.
Is Usyk a Sky fighter or is he the zone fighter?
Sky. This fight is on Sky, and
I'm sure he's signed. Yeah, I'm sure he's signed to Matchroom too in a way.
Yeah, I think he signed with the zone for his US rights.
And his Sky rights and his UK are Sky.
Matchroom.
No, Sky. Look at the flyer.
I understand what you're saying. It's Matchroom though. That's what I'm saying.
But then, Mike, even if it's Matchroom have an exclusive deal with Sky.
I mean,
so it would be Sky.
That's what I'm saying, Akon. There you go.
What do you mean? There you go. You're only admitting that we were right. What do you mean?
I'm saying the reason the fight is in the United States and not in the UK is because Usyk signed first with Dazn, which makes him a US fighter. Matchroom, on the other hand, since he signed with the Matchroom stable, their content goes on Sky. That's what I was saying.
So you're saying this is more of a DAZN fight than Sky?
That's why it's in the United States. Yes.
I don't think that's the case. According to the interviews that we've conducted with Eddie Hearn, there's just more money here. That's why you see Luke Campbell fighting on farm undercards. But very cute narrative you tried to paint.
Not really a narrative, man. Not really a narrative, bro.
No, it is.
It's like the truth.
No, it's not truth.
Okay.
It's not truth.
So why isn't AJ fighting in the UK?
All those other fights.
He's
What
his
about
own, and he's fighting in America, right?
Mike, what about every other matchroom fight this year that's been in the US? Those are what I'm like. You're losing me. I'm not understanding.
I'm not losing you, bro.
So everything that happened in the US is the zone only and not Sky, bro.
I'm not saying that, bro. I'm saying it's the zone because the fights are going on in the United States. If the fights were going on in the UK, that they will be Sky first. Then the zone will pick it up on the back end. That's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is they're one and the same, brother. They're one and the same. They're one in the same. The same way Dillian White is coming over here getting an ESPN or a PBC deal and still saying his UK rights are with Sky. Like
there you go. They can't be one and the same. You just said it. They can't be one and the same. Because Dillian White, you just made the perfect argument.
That's one fighter, though. That's one fighter. He's showing you his alliance to Sky, and that's why I'm using him as an example.
If he is with Sky, like you just said, the zone equals Sky, right? That's what you just said.
Right. No, but that's what you're not getting. Every other fighter, every other matchroom fighter like Dillian White, their UK rights are on Sky. Dillian White claims not to be a not to be a matchroom fighter, but he only fights with matchroom, and his fucking rights are to Sky.
But not the zone. But not the zone.
Okay, not the zone.
But you just said 5 minutes ago that the zone equals Sky.
Typically, yeah. And now remember,
typically, all right.
Dillian White hasn't had any. Dillian White hasn't had any fight on the zone. They passed on him, and he's shopping himself.
Got it.
So did Tyson Fury have a fight on ESPN, Mike? No, right?
Why would he have a fight on ESPN?
Exactly.
He just signed with him.
Exactly. So why would Dillian White have a fight on the zone? He ain't signed with them yet. Just like
you said though. You said though, Ness.
Like he ain't signed with ESPN yet. He's shopping himself.
I'm going off what you said though, Ness.
What did I say?
The Sky equals the zone equals Sky, and that's not necessarily the case.
Yeah, but you're leaving out what I said. Every other matchroom event that's took place this year has been Sky and the zone. Name which one hasn't. Like everything we just seen in the last at least 2 months. Kansas City, Chicago, everything, bro. Matchroom is in USA, bro. They're doing less and less shows. That's why Jack is interviewing Eddie and Barry and saying what's going on. That's why we are all assuming that there's going to be a DAZN UK, but I don't know. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
No, it was something that was on DAZN that wasn't on Sky. I'm trying to think. Give me a second.
And you're possibly right. One event, Mike, but when you see everything else is like this overwhelming push, it's because the zone is giving up the money. Like Eddie has said it in the interview with me, and I don't know why you fighting it.
I'm not fighting, bro. I'm agreeing with you. But I'm saying the reason the Usyk and a Takam fight is over here in America because the zone has first crack on it because Usyk signed directly to the zone for his US rights. Because he's a matchroom fighter, that goes on Sky. That's what I'm saying.
I just don't think that could have been the business plan, right? Because DAZN wants US subscribers, okay? Usyk, who's a Eddie Hearn promoted fighter, and AJ, who's an Eddie Hearn promoted fighter, Eddie is going to want what's best for the next fight down the line. So Akan already made the point, like I've already agreed, Takam is better if you're thinking AJ. But if you're DAZN, if you're Joe McCroskey and fucking John Skipper, Carlos Takam did nothing for you, let alone in fucking Washington, D.C.
So why is the fight not over in the UK then?
Because Dazn, what I keep telling you, yo, you need to
That's
get
what
out.
I said, my nigga. Dazn has first dibs.
No, I'm not done. I said because Dazn has the money. You need to get out in the street and interview. Eddie has already told you it's not happening in the UK because Dazn is simply paying more. That's it.
First dibs. All right, next. Go to college, bro.
Sky ain't mad as long as they getting it. Well, they're mad because
They mad.
I told
they
you
mad.
obviously they don't want it at a
3, 4 in the morning. They don't want that shit.
Morning. You know what I mean? But again, they are being outbid. Akan is a UK resident, bro. He's telling you that this fight is better suited over there. It's built up to make sense.
In addition to that as well, the part of UK fighters wanting to go to America, it's more. Eddie Hearn has said it himself. Like when he's offering these fighters UK dates, they're saying that's not too bad, but what could I make if I took this to America? They're getting paid more to fight overseas in America right now than it is for them. The fighters don't want to fight in the UK. They're looking at what these other fighters are making, and they're saying, where can I go to get the most money? And I don't think it will last. I think it's a bubble that will eventually burst. But for now, Sky is under pressure because obviously they want the big fights. They want content to put on the platform. Sky hasn't had arguably a big show this year yet, and we're 4 months into the year. So they're under pressure. Eddie Hearn's under pressure too. But you have to understand these boxers are looking at, these fighters are actually looking at America and they're saying, there's more money there. Let me take my chance right now and go fight on an undercard, even if there's 3,000 people in attendance. Even if the fight in the UK could do 8,000, 9,000, I'm going to get paid more money. It doesn't matter if my fans have to watch me at 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning. They don't really care. They just want the money right now.
So funny. I'm seeing so many Nets doesn't get it, yet Akan is saying the same thing I'm saying. It's insane. I guess I got to have a UK voice for you guys to get it. Fucking weirdos. Bro, don't outbid Sky. Simple as that.
Oh my God, quit doing that shit, Neff.
What?
Don't quit saying they outbid Sky, bro. It's not the case.
All right. Well, I gave you Frank Smith's number. You talked to him.
I set up an interview for Wednesday.
Wednesday. I thought you said Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So Wednesday we will ask him.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
If you're listening right now on YouTube, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show. And if you want to sign up to Dazn, go ahead and check out our description box and use our hyperlink to sign up to Dazn. Your first month is free, but every month after that, it will be $19.99, or you can get $99 for the whole year. So go ahead and check out that Dazn link.
Stunner, Jersey, talk to me.
Jersey, stand up. Not really. Kind of muffled.
I got a lot on my mind right now. First off, let me just say that I'm kind of sad about the soul subject, because considering you guys weren't live all last week, the last thing I'm trying to hear about is Takam and fucking Usyk. Secondly, Akan, I heard you say that, the fight's already built up in the UK.
90 seconds.
And Joshua would be able to, sell out whatever it is they do over there. Now, I just find it funny how, because, last week, because you guys weren't going live, I actually went back and looked at the old episodes of you guys just to, see past things that you guys said. Now, I find it funny how a couple of months ago, you were using the fact that Lisa Keys doesn't speak English as a reason as to why Dominic Reveal would be a better choice for one to fight in the UK. But here we have Usyk who can't speak English.
I can't hear a word you're saying,
my dog. We can't hear a motherfucking word you're saying, my nigga. Call back in. Try to call in on Skype.
Marcus, DC.
Yo, what's good, Boxing Voice, man? Great call this morning, yo. Ness, I think you're nitpicking a little bit as far as talking and there, yo. I understand your argument. I don't think neither here nor there. I think the gauge about Usyk in this fight is whether he can deal with a heavyweight moving up really into super heavyweight. he's more cut from the Evander Holyfield size heavyweight, which nowadays
Marcus, you can't come on here and say I'm nitpicking and then don't say who was right or wrong. Who the fuck is right? Is Chris more known than Carlos? Yes or no?
Of course, Klitschko's more known than Carlos Takam. But what I'm saying is that this fight,
not Klitschko. Is Chris Arreola more known than Carlos
10
Takam?
seconds.
Or is Carlos Takam more famous?
Yeah. I mean, nah, he's not more famous. Chris Arreola is more famous here. I don't know how that resonates in the UK, but here we know Chris Arreola more because he fought 3 generations of heavyweight so far, from the Klitschko's on up. So he's more known.
Casual ass
Mike
and his casual ass fan base over here thinking he won arguments and shit. Bunch of fucking.
Nah. Arreola's more known. It's not even Mike.
It's not the argument about who's more known, man.
Mike, that's not your argument. Your argument should be this: that the point of him taking Takam is not to gain notoriety. It's to see if he can deal with a heavyweight. In this situation, it's not about making the American public know Usyk.
Over the past 2 years, man. Over the past 2 years, whose name has been more popping? Arreola or fucking Takam?
No, listen what I'm saying. Arreola.
Over the past 2 years?
You know,
all right, bro. Cool. All right,
No. Listen what you just said. Your question was over the years. So to answer your question, people only know about Takam because he had a recent fight with AJ. That's it.
AJ Parker.
Everyone knows Arreola. No, listen. Arreola fought how many heavyweight champions? You understand what you said, Mike? So this is what I'm saying is your argument is not about whether he's more well known. Because the point of this fight isn't to get Usyk more well known. It's to get Usyk accustomed to dealing with heavyweights. In which case, Takam or Arreola is a good choice. Okay. My point is that's it. There's not even anything else about that. The other thing I was going to say is, well, we never talked about Anatoly Lomachenko for Coach of the Year. He got 2 dudes with under 17 fights. One is a unified champ, and another one is a multi-division champ. No matter what you think about it, he's never been mentioned as far as coach, trainer of the year, which is kind of crazy to me. But
he has won trainer of the year.
Okay, because it's just a gauge. It's a gauge. It's a gauge fight, right? Ness is 100% correct. If the idea is to make Usyk, like let's say he's one of the people that's super known everywhere else except the United States, then yeah, you got to take down a more notable name to gather their recognition. But that's not what they're doing with Usyk. What they're doing with Usyk is same thing they did with Holyfield when they fought Michael Dokes. It's not about taking down Dokes who everyone knows. It was about how's he going to deal with a former heavyweight champ. CBB in the building. Y'all know what it is. DC in the building. One shot.
Great call, man, but I disagree with you.
Troy, Baltimore.
Yeah, what's up? Yep. Well, I agree with young Mr. Marcus, man. He's absolutely right. Couldn't have said it better myself. You know, it's you were talking about something else, Nesta, about all they're trying to do is build up Usyk in the heavyweight. So they gave him Takam, which is a known name over in the UK. Chris Arreola, I mean, if he was bigger known, I guess they would have put him in there. It's just that simple. It's nothing to disagree with here.
No, obviously you're not listening to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously you're not listening to the show, and the fact that his K2 promoter said that WBO president Paco has already told him that they will be AJ's next mandatory. So if you're going to be AJ's next mandatory, what makes sense? To fight a Deontay Wilder common opponent or an AJ common opponent? If you're going to be AJ's next mandatory and you don't speak English, what makes more sense?
To fight any man they put in front of you.
All right.
To fight any man they put in front of you.
This is why no one even believes you or respects what you say.
Frankly, I don't give a fuck about that either, because no one on the other end of this phone knows me. So you can keep talking.
Oh, but we do know you. But we do know you with everything that you say, with every call that you put, with every link that you post in Patreon. Troy, what you think? I don't know you? How could I not know you? With every link you send,
don't know me,
my friend, you send me links daily on Facebook.
Brother, we've never met.
You send me links daily on Facebook. I know you.
Actually, no, I don't, brother. No, I do not. That's a lie.
So your name's not Cameron?
No, I don't. It is, but I don't.
All right, then. Stop it. Stop it. You motherfuckers are silly, man.
You and this forked tongue of yours, man. You know, you're good for lying. I don't know why.
I'm good for lying. Yo, you just mad niggas don't respect you. How you a coach and you talk this much shit? You never got trainer of the year because you talk too much shit. You ain't making no sense.
First of all,
no trainers talk like you. No trainers talk like you. Listen to what you just said.
And I guess
He must
all the
be
trainers,
better.
like you said
He
yesterday,
must be
right?
better because he got the fight.
You
You's a fucking silly ass nigga that never seen the politics of boxing. He must be better because he got the fight. Beat it, Cameron. Edward, Alabama.
Hey man, appreciate the topic. I like you said, I do understand both arguments or whatever, but for the U.S. fight, I mean, even though those zone paying more, and I know it's just a test if he can handle ahead of you, right? I think it's just, you got to build Usyk's profile a little bit, and 5-0 would have been a better look over here in the States. I mean, if it was in the UK, I could see him fight Takam. It is going to be a good test. I don't think he's going to fight AJ next regardless anyway. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really too excited about the fight. It's just maybe, like I said, a gauge, but I think but I don't know, the zone keeps presenting these fights to the American audience that just aren't significant to us, At the end of the day, Usyk isn't, like, if the point of the zone is trying to build their subscribership, it would be better to have Areola because you already have Canelo on your thing. You're trying to, tap the Mexican market. So you put Takam in there, and to be honest, like, the only reason I know Takam is because he got an early stoppage against AJ. Other than that, I never even really heard dude ain't paid much attention to him since then. So
Mike just
that's
a
call, man. I'm
UK
just gonna
bum
keep it
lover,
short. I
man.
appreciate y'all.
Mike a UK bum lover. It's not like
I'm just going off the guy whose name's been
not like I ain't see this before, man.
been in big fights last couple of years. Chris Arreola fought
Like,
Wilder in
big up
2016
because they think they
took a
want
little time off.
nobody
It is what it is.
shit. Ain't no ass kissing over here. Carlos Takam, get the fuck out.
Hey man, his name been mentioned with big fights the last couple of years. So
Ben. Yo, he does the same thing for Joseph Parker. My man loves
Joseph Parker, man, look at him. He got three motherfucking meetings this week. So apparently, I ain't the only one who think highly of him. ESPN, DAZN, and PBC want him.
I want to see Mike
PBC
love to actually win since he giving all his love to
all my fighters win, dog.
H money to John.
All my fighters win.
The zone.
Chief Thurman got beat up his last fight. Terrence Crawford beat a nigga up.
What's up, man? Don't mind Mike. He's still trying to talk. It's on you, DAZN.
What up, H money?
Big game, bro. Big game, bro. I just want to, I want to give a shout out to the king of boxing, Deontay Wilder, bro. The bronze bomber, the heavyweight champ, WBC. He got the strap. Hey, Anthony Joshua, he don't want no smoke. That boy been ducking for years. 50 million, he don't want it, bro. Hey, my boy Deontay Wilder, the truth, bro. He the only one fucking with people. He the only heavyweight fucking with me, bro. He gave me a shout out, bro. So with that being said, fuck the zone. Fuck whoever, bro. I'm fucking with Deontay Wilder, bro. He the most dangerous champion of all time. He got a right hand like Tommy Hearns. He got a right hand like the Hitman. He knocking people out, bro. He beat everybody, bro. Tyson Fury ran to ESPN. Who won it with the bronze bomber, bro? He the boogeyman. And Earl Smith, you talking shit about my boy Ness? What's up with Jerron Ennis, boy? What's up? You ain't saying nothing about Jerron Ennis. Somebody your size, somebody your weight. He ain't no Mikey Garcia. What's up with that, Earl Smith? Speak on that. You want to talk about Ness? Talk about Jerron Ennis.
Whoa, H money,
the done.
That for his statement about Wilder, he needs to be like timed out for like a weakness.
Bruh, he
like,
switched.
He even said fuck the zone. Like he even said fuck the zone.
I know.
He probably changed back after the Wilder shit come out.
Damn. Let me go to DC waking up early with us.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
J Hardcore Boxing. They don't know shit about boxing.
BoxingVoice.com. Okay.
Whoa. Welcome back, fellas. Welcome back. Hey, when I first seen this and it said Usyk against Takam here, I scratched my head. I was trying to figure out why, but it only makes sense because anytime promoters do shit, man, they do it for a reason because of their next fight. I mean, they just don't just put fights out just for no particular reason. And the only thing that I can come up with is, they got Joshua here fighting on the first. so he can get some notoriety so people can get used to him here in the USA. And the only reason why I could see Usyk and Takam fighting here, one, again, I think Ness must have said it, because Takam and Joshua already fought, so it'll be a common opponent. And Usyk must be fighting Joshua here. That's the only reason I can see this happening, you know, on Dazn. That's the only reason why I can see that happening. Other than that, I can see no reason why that fight is here. I think Akon said that fight would be better over there, which I totally agree. That's the first thing that popped in my mind is I should be over there on Sky or something, but that's not happening. So I guess they fill it in the fillers because they feel that Joshua and Wilder ain't happening. So the best next thing is to get these two people over here and hope that people pay for where it's going to be on the zone. So, you know, I guess it's just trying to build it up, man, because they ain't had a good fight on the zone yet so far. So that's the only reason why I think this is happening over here. I'm looking forward to it, though. So hopefully I'm covering it. So that's pretty much all I got, fellas.
Jay, thanks for calling in. Let me go out to another boomerang here.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Hey, yo, step that on to them, boy. Oh, yeah, talk the boy, go suck out your mama bumbo. I'll give your father a body wash too. Where you are here? Your man go from big nine, nobody. Can't come in like them money one man start. Spray. Yeah, that.
Deej, what's the business?
Yo, so yeah, you know what? So much to say, but I'm just gonna stick to the subject for the moment. Look, you know what? This fight's trash. It's absolute trash. I think if somebody wants to market Usyk, the most common sense fight to build him up for is a Joy Joyce rematch at heavyweight. That is the common sense place to go. If you can't start him there, you've got to introduce him to somebody who kind of fits the narrative, which is going to build the story to getting Usyk back in the ring with Joy Joyce. And then whoever wins that goes wherever they go, I don't know. But the way I see it, this fight is a little bit of trash. I don't think Takam should have took this fight. I think Takam's a better heavyweight than people give him credit for as well. So I don't like this fight. One last thing as well, I have to big up the moderators in this stream as well. Big yourselves up, guys, because I've seen the moderators in other boxing channels and they're just carrying on a little bit scandalous. You know, you get people to speak the truth in this channel here. So, yeah, enough respect for that. You actually did Andre 3000 wrong yesterday, but I was in bits. But, yeah, that's all I got for now, guys. I'll catch you later.
That's always doing people wrong, bro. It ain't nothing to do.
Calling in. Hey, man, listen, Mike is so right about this topic. We got our lowest numbers ever. And this is the heavyweight division we talk.
Bro, you picked this topic, not me, nigga. You said let's run with this topic.
I understand that. But again, the choice of opponent is dictating the numbers. We talk about the heavyweights every day, not just Wilder and AJ, and it ain't this bad. But that's the problem. We are a US-based channel with 40% UK, and that 60-something% US is like, man, fuck all that. I don't know who taught Carlos Takam. I don't even know who. You didn't even put, Mike ain't even put Carlos in the name anyway. So the Latinos couldn't even stumble across it. He fucked that up.
Bomb Squad!
I use both last names.
Those with attention deficit, I'm so repetitive, so I gotta repeat. Stainless from the streets to the deep. I'm coming with that heat. All you need to know about me, I'm coming with that heat.
Damn, them would be sky high if Areola was in the topic. I feel you.
Yo. TBV, what up? That's what's good. Mike, good. Tom was good with you.
What's up? What up? What up?
What up, champ?
You know, it's Monday. It's Monday. I woke up this morning, so I know I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to see y'all made it back from Alabama safely. You know what I'm saying? Good to see your con still going hard for the UK. But that's about all I got good to say about this show. How the fuck is Usyk fighting Takam? Like, that's not a sexy name. That's not a sexy name. That's not a sexy fight right there. Like, Dazn did such a job and so much work in finding their A-side fighters that they didn't really look at the B-side or the rest of the roster. So we ended up with these lopsided ass fights, man. Like, how you gonna keep my interest if all I keep getting is these lopsided ass fights and the occasional Canelo versus Jacobs? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna have to go harder than that, man. Like, if you're trying to win my appeal as a US boxing fan, you're not gonna do it with a name like Carlos Takam. I mean, the dude lost to Joshua. Didn't he lose to Chisora too or something like that?
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna win my interest or my $10 and try to turn him into $20 a year. Off a name like Carlos Takam. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
According to Mike,
man,
DAZN gonna do good ratings.
I ain't never said that, but according to you, Ariola was gonna put him on the map.
He was gonna bring in more subscribers, that's for sure.
Ariola would do a better job of putting them on the map in the US.
Y'all niggas smoking dope, man. What are y'all smoking, man? Never passes me.
Even Eric Molina as a mutual opponent of Wilder.
Niggas not checking for Ariola, bro, or Eric Molina. I'm sorry.
Bruh, we was just at this fight with this cat. We was just at this fight with this cat 2-3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, clearly Ariola has a fan base.
And you was checking for him? And you was checking for him.
Contender.
Yo, this his call, your call.
I wasn't checking for him, but when the fight was going on, I was watching.
Guys, we boxing fans. We go.
Hot sauce, is it stainless call or your call?
And we US boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. This is a US boxing fan platform show that they looking to produce over here. And you're not gonna get anybody with a name like Carlos Takam. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get somebody with a name like Chris Ariola, who has a large Mexican and Mexican-American fan base. You know what I'm saying? His American fan base.
In DC? He got a Mexican fan base in DC?
You say what?
He got a Mexican fan base in DC?
Who?
Chris Ariola.
Oh, so what you saying is that Mexicans can't live in the East Coast?
I didn't never say that.
I mean, what you trying to say?
I'm saying, is there a big Mexican fan base in DC, nigga? That's my question. Because that's what the fight is.
I don't know. Is there a big Ukrainian fan base in fucking DC?
Maybe there is, because Gotchik fought there, Lomachenko fought there, and now Usyk's fighting there.
Oh, so won't you name some Mexicans that fucking fought in the DMV?
I don't know. I'm asking you, Ness.
Don't sound like you asking. Sound like you making.
How does it sound like I just asked the question?
Sound like you making statements, champ.
All right, Ness. All right, bet. Let's call her. Oh, hold on, we got super chats. Michael Johnson, Boxing Talk and More says, better take that bass out of your voice while you're talking to Mike. LOL, just playing. And we got Eric Cruz. Glad to have TBB back in my mornings. Big ups to Eric Cruz. Okay, Jay Willis said yes. It's a huge Mexican fan base in DC. My bad. I didn't know. I was asking a question, bro. That's all I meant. That's all I'm saying.
Sure. Oh, actually, we got a Skyper here. Tara Sid.
Yes. Hey, what up, man? This Majid, my fucking that damn blog talk was down, so I just downloaded this shit. Yeah, man, but I don't really care about Usyk versus Takam, but I'm happy that Usyk coming in the heavyweight. I'm one of those believers that believe he gonna shock us doing some shit when he get there. So US fan base, y'all need to just tune in, be patient, and watch what this man do, because he gonna shock all of us. And everybody need to like the video and fucking enjoy y'all morning. Thanks for the morning show, man. That's all I got.
Majid, man, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stainless on the boomerang.
Yo, you know I can't end no show without saying my line, bruh.
please make sure that you push the thumbs up and share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. Push the thumbs up. Get on Patreon with Stop Shoplifting. Thanks for a good show, man. TBV for life, man. Peace, fellas.
We got a super chat from Troy. Wilder versus Ariola did great numbers. I think the fight was on Fox.
That was a last minute replacement. Remember?
It was on Fox too, though, right?
Of course, he ain't gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying? They just want those shade. What was the ratings though?
Oh, are you throwing shade?
I mean,
it was on Fox though, so I thought it did do. Like,
when is Troy bigging up Wilder?
I just know that well, you're right. Troy is oh shit. That's correct. Okay.
So nobody knows the numbers. We're not gonna look it up.
For what?
The ratings.
Wilder and Ariola ratings. Let me see. Wilder.
Oh shit. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but the first Google search says 1.8 million viewers on Fox. Wilder versus Ariola averaged 1.8 million.
Oh, really?
So I don't know. That seems high. What the fuck?
That's really high.
That's super high. And that fight was in Alabama.
And it was on Fox, and that when Wilder just started popping.
DeBella defends Wilder Ariola PBC on Fox as a rating success. Let's see. Let's click on this one. This is boxing scene, so at least we believe them. Damn. Is this right? Wait. Perplexed because according to Nielsen, the company tele averaged 2.54 million viewers for Deontay Wilder. What the fuck? Well, there you go, Mike. You lose again.
What happened?
What you mean? Boxing Scene reported that Wilder Ariola did 2.54 million viewers for a regular fucking fight, a last minute replay. Ariola must got some cachet, champ.
No, it was on Fox. Wilder was fighting.
Bruh.
It's Wilder, bro.
2.5? Wilder ain't had that.
How many did Ariola and Stavern do?
Look. Lewis 8-round knockout of Mike Tyson in 2002.
Look that up, though.
1.9.
How many did Ariola and Stavern do?
That was pay-per-view buys, though. That's a lot. They got that money. You see what I'm saying? Why would we pay a flat fee if back in June 2002, heavyweight Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis was able to do almost 2 million? They did 1.97 million pay-per-view buys. Damn, that's money. Look at that. Look at that. They rematch went to 1.99 million. Oh my God. The second most highest heavyweight behind Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson rematch. Okay. Wow. I did not know Wilder did those. Man, he better rematch Ariola.
On Fox.
Yo, that's crazy. Whoa. I see what he mean. Okay. My name is NessGTO. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at NessGTO. Do say.
Yeah, my name is Mike. Follow me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312. Great show.
Been another good one, guys. Catch you on the next one.
Troy says Lewis versus Tyson buys, not views. I don't know. The article said buys.
Ariola and Stavern did 468,000 on ESPN.
Yeah, Friday Night Fights. Remember, there wasn't no ESPN like it is now. See, Mike, you such a casual. You set yourself.
Still ESPN though. It's still ESPN. You just bragged about Fox.
Friday Night Fights, bro. Let me tell you something. The budget for Friday Night Fights was like 25,000. That's amazing numbers. Google it. Learn something, champ. Learn something.
Big ups to Ariola and Stavern for 68,000.
Friday Night Fights is the equivalent. Let me just tell you, Friday Night Fights is the equivalent of toe-to-toe Tuesdays. Okay? They even got worse fights than that. They were lucky when they got Buxino and Adams and Willie Monroe and Andrei Fedosov, all those guys, were there. But Akon, any final words or social media?
Yeah, I said it's been another good one, guys. It'll be a fight that I think most will actually watch in the end. Can't wait for heavyweight boxing to be back. So yeah, catch you on the next one.
Oh man, let me correct myself. I think they did 1.4.
Oh,
Ariolas to learn.
Oh my God! Look at you, champ.
Yep, 1.4.
Oh man, we out, man. Come on.
Peace.
Man.